We want to bring in two people now on opposite sides of the school choice issue to discuss it further. Randon Steinhauser is the National School Choice Director for Young Americans for Liberty, and Monty Exter is a lobbyist with the Association of Texas Professional Educators. Good to see you both. Thanks for being with us. Randon, I'll start with you. I mean, this has unsuccessfully been pushed year after year. I mean, why do you think this will be any different this time around?
Absolutely. The momentum this year is unlike anything we've ever seen. At Young Americans for Liberty, we've been pushing for this issue for several sessions, and now it's really coming from the parents. Look, our government schools, they closed down. They tried to mask our elementary school students. They're pushing vaccines. They're pushing this woke curriculum, and parents have had enough. And so more than ever, parents are showing up. They're having their voices heard, and they're saying enough is enough. They know their kids better than anyone, and they want to have educational freedom.
Monty, I mean, I'll let you respond to that, but also, do you think the tide is changing at all in what we've seen over the last couple of years? And what do you think will be, or what do you see as the biggest negatives for a school choice program in Texas?
Thanks, Karina. So I do think that we're hearing a lot more, but when you really look at where we're hearing from, it has primarily been from out-of-state talking heads and paid advocates. We have folks all over the state and are not really hearing a big push for a voucher program from on the ground around the state. What we are hearing are that we need to do a better job of engaging parents at the local level. We need to do a better job of making educators at the local level feel valued, and we need to be doing a better job at the state level of helping parents and educators to work together and to have the resources that they need to be able to actually educate all 5.5 million students in Texas.
Randon, with regards to a school voucher program, I mean, what would you want that to look like? We've heard some discussion about some options for rural districts and protecting rural districts. I mean, what could this look like?
Well, I think we can look at what just happened this week in Iowa. We had a bold governor there who enacted a universal education savings account, which is different than a voucher. An education savings account allows parents to use those state taxpayer dollars to go into an account that they manage to choose an educational environment that works for their child. So that could be anything from private school tuition to homeschool curriculum, virtual learning, tutoring, therapy. After all, we believe that parents know their children better than anyone, and we are far beyond a place where we need a one-size-fits-all school.
Monty, what are you hearing from rural Republican lawmakers specifically, who have pushed back against this for so long? I mean, are their minds changing, especially when they're hearing about a potential for some carve-outs, if you want to call them that, for rural districts?
So primarily what we're hearing from rural Texas, both legislators and just everyday citizens, are that the public schools are the backbones of their community. They are oftentimes what bring folks in those communities together. All of Texas already has a lot of choice built into the education system. But when it comes to individual choices about going to other alternatives in terms of, other school buildings, things of that nature, they don't exist to the same degree in rural Texas. But I will say where they do exist now around the state, parents have choice right now. They have choice to utilize public schools in the same way that they have choice to utilize public roads.
We just have about 30 seconds left, Randon. I'll let you respond to that.
I would just add there that government funded does not have to mean government run. And we do have rural districts that are desperate for additional educational options. We also have urban districts where our public schools are literally failing our students year after year, after year. And for a lot of families, they cannot afford to go to a private school. They cannot take the time to homeschool. They are stuck in a failing school that is not working for them. The government should get out of the way and allow these families to educate their child in a way that works for them. So this session, we are very optimistic. Governor Greg Abbott is going to lead on this issue, and we believe that it is far beyond time for school choice to come to Texas families.
Monty Exter, Randon Steinhauser, we'll get you back on to debate this issue this session. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you.